These are the news headlines for tonight. Electricity supply in Bintulu to be upgraded to 1,500 megawatts by 2028. Sarawak aims to make Bintulu Port a key hub in Asia. Sarawak Premier Enlivens Hari Raya Open House of Sarawak State Secretary. Sarawak Premier continues Hari Raya visits at the residence of Tan Sri Bustari Yusof. New road constructed for the convenience of Kampung Igan residents. Good evening. The electricity supply in Bintulu will be upgraded to 1,500 megawatts by 2028. Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Datuk Abang Openg stated that the electricity capacity will be increased to 1,000 megawatts in the first phase through gas turbine cycles. According to him, generating electricity through gas turbine is more efficient and competitive for driving economic and industrial growth.
Hari ini saya ingin nak mengumumkan bahawa kuasa elektrik di Bintulu, tenaga elektrik akan dinaik hingga 1,000 megawatt dengan menjanakan gas turbine cycle. Jadi fasa pertama 1,000 megawatt. Fasa kedua akan kita komisionkan juga pada 2028 tambahan 500 megawatt. Bermakna Bintulu akan menjana kuasa elektrik 1,500 megawatt.
He said this while speaking at a Majlis Ramah Tamah organised by the Bintulu Development Authority BDA in Bintulu on Wednesday. Meanwhile, Datuk Patinggi Abang Zohari also mentioned that Bintulu will explore new methods of electricity generation through kinetic energy.
Saya nak coba cara baru lagi, menggunakan gelombang, iaitu kinetic energy. Kinetik bermakna alunan gelombang, mobility. Dia mobile lah, movement. Dan saya akan coba di Samalaju, di mana kita sudah ada jeti yang ada lebih kurang 3.5 kilometer dan kita letakkan power generation di laut menggunakan alunan gelombang.
Datuk Patinggi Abang Zohari added that if successful, Bintulu will be the first location to use wave power for electricity. In other developments, Datuk Patinggi Abang Zohari said that the Sarawak government plans to make Bintulu Port the key hub in the Asian region when the process of taking over the port is completed in June this year. According to him, by taking over Bintulu Port from the federal government, it would facilitate Sarawak in planning the comprehensive development of its ports covering the entire state, including resource-rich inland areas.
Dan saya ada rancangan untuk Bintulu Port ini. Tapi saya silpat madah kini tu. Biarlah saya nyimpan dulu. Tapi insyaAllah, apabila Bintulu Port diambil alih, saya ada rancangan dan ia menjadi satu hub yang terpenting di rantau Asia ini.
In addition, he also emphasized the importance of cooperation and unity among all the people in the state to continue developing Sarawak.
Kerjasama kita, perpaduan kita penting untuk kita menjanakan pembangunan kita di negeri Sarawak.
Meanwhile, on Tuesday night, Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Abang Zohari had the opportunity to visit Hari Raya Open House hosted by Sarawak State Secretary Datuk Amar Muhammad Abu Bakar Marzuki at his residence in Kuching. The arrival of the Sarawak Premier at 8:03 p.m. was warmly welcomed by Datuk Amar Muhammad Abu Bakar and his wife, Datin Amar Baduya Bujang, along with their family members. During the open house, the family of Dato' Ama Muhammad Abu Bakar also presented a souvenir and took commemorative photos with Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari. Also present at the open house were Deputy Minister in the Sarawak Premier's Department, Law MA63 and State Federal Relations, Dato' Sharifah Hasidah Said Aman Ghazali, Sarawak Deputy State Secretary, Economic Planning and Development, Dato' Dr. Muhammad Abdullah Zaidel, and his wife, as well as other distinguished guests. Earlier, the Sarawak Premier visited the residence of prominent corporate figure Tan Sri Bustari Yusof at his home in Kuching during midday. Also present at the open house visit were Deputy Prime Minister Dato' Sri Fadilah Yusof, Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Ama Professor Dr. Sim Kui Han, Sarawak State Legislative Assembly Speaker Tan Sri Dato' Ama Muhammad Asfia Awang Nasa, Sarawak State Secretary Dato' Ama Muhammad Abu Bakar Marzuki, and other distinguished guests. Their arrival was warmly greeted by Tan Sri Bustari and his wife, Puan Sri Johorah Abdul Rahman, along with their family. A new road will be built behind the Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan SMK Igan Religious School and Igan Primary School with a cost of 30.8 million ringgit to facilitate the residents of Igan Village. According to the Deputy Minister in the Sarawak Premier's Department, Integrity and Ombudsman, Dato' Dr. Juanda Jaya, the new road is to meet the needs along Jalan Igan, which is expected to become a busy main route once the construction of the Igan Bridge, which currently has reached 65%, is completed. He also announced good news for the residents of Igan regarding the Phase 3 of the ongoing riverbank connection project between Kampung Baru Dagang and the Igan Health Clinic, which is implemented by the Department of Irrigation and Drainage, DID Muka Division. He said this during his speech at the Belanga Mija ceremony in Kampung Baru Dagang, Igang Matu on Tuesday. He also mentioned that a Jalan Protocol project worth 1.5 million ringgit for the main VIP route to enter Kampung Igan is underway. In addition, he said a new project has been requested through Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Ama Awang Tengah Ali Hassan, which is the reconstruction of the Igan Market and Anjung Usahawan worth 10 million ringgit. The Jamoreng Assemblyman added that he has sought another allocation of 25 million ringgit for Phase 2 development of the Kaul Igan site under the Rajang Delta Development Agency, RADA. And that's the English edition with me, Nicholas Zechariah Bonnie. More news can be found in our official portal, ukas.sarawak.gov.my, and social media platforms, including Facebook and YouTube. We conclude the bulletin with a montage of the Hari Raya visit by Sarawak Premier Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Dato' Abang Openg in Kuching on Tuesday. #Salaran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.